Letting go of a narcissistic ex is really challenging. Of your thoughts, everything that you're doing, you're so consumed by this. And all you can think about is them. Their presence feels like it's been burnt into your memory. And no matter how much you try, those intrusive thoughts keep coming back and back to haunt you in your mind. So in this video, I'm going to talk about why this happens and how you can move forward and stop thinking about them so much. I'll share practical tips to help you to stop thinking about this person. Healing takes time, but you know what? With the right strategies, you're going to be able to move forward. Watch this video. Hello, my friends, and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. So I know that this is a thing. This is probably even more intense that you're thinking about this person compared to perhaps maybe other scenarios or other people that you have been romantically involved with in your life. And that's the thing. That's the thing, my friends. It's these intrusive thoughts. It's these thoughts of them. It's like the memories of them have been burned into your mind. And it's really challenging to kind of move forward from this. And I think also added to the fact of this is the fact that this person is toxic, is narcissistic. And there's also another element to it that you're trying to understand why this person has behaved the way that they have, or why they have done the things that they have. Like it's trying to understand that aspect of it as well as trying to move forward from someone. But don't worry, I got you, my friends. I'm going to share these practical strategies and tips to be able to help you to understand this in a different way and to help you to move forward. So the first and vital thing is you need to understand why you are stuck on them. Okay, and the reason for that is because you're trauma bonded to them. This is something that in psychology we call Stockholm syndrome. There is an aspect of these highs and these lows, this push and pull dynamic. 1 minute they're so lovely and the next that they're not. Okay, and what happens throughout this relationship, most of the time, they are not very nice. But then when they are nice, this is what you are craving for. And so that gets you hooked onto them. Now, this is a psychological phenomenon that actually you become hooked on this person for validation, for making you feel better. And this is so weird to understand because like you're feeling so rotten right now, but knowing that if you were to reach out to them and talk to them, they would be able to help you and all of this would go away. But then you remember that they are the source of this issue, of this nasty feeling that you, or this uncomfortable feeling that you've got going on right now. So it's a conundrum because you can't reach out to them. And that's really the recipe of a trauma bond. The thing is, what you have to remember is this, okay? So when you are trauma bonded onto somebody, because of their chopping and changing, the push and pull dynamic, they basically become 2 or 3 different people in one. So your mind is struggling to actually understand this. So what you're doing is almost like romanticizing the relationship. You kind of remember what they were like right at the beginning. They were so lovely. They were so nice. And that is the person that you fell in love with. That is the person that you want, but you can't have them because they don't exist. And instead, your mind has got this cognitive dissonance known as brain fog because actually they are this nasty person that has caused so much pain. But that is the conundrum. That is the issue. And so you kind of cycle between the two of these thoughts, of these memories of this person. But remember, they are not the person that they were right at the beginning. This was just a first impression. This was just a lie to get you hooked. And you got to remember what kind of a person does this. And if that is what you're facing right now, know that this person is toxic. Know that this is all an act. They're really good at acting. They're really good at lying. They're really good at manipulating the truth. So ask yourself, do you really want to be with somebody like that? The other thing is you've got to accept that closure isn't coming. You're not going to get closure. This person's not going to offer you an explanation as to why this has happened. They're not going to make you feel better. The thing is, you have to make your own closure. The fact that you're watching this video, the fact that you've watched other videos, or that you're delving into this type of information and it's resonating with you, that is the closure. And what I mean by that is this information isn't going to resonate with everybody, isn't going to fit the bill, isn't going to make sense for everybody. Okay, so this isn't just kind of like if this person had depression, or if this person, I don't know, had bipolar, or if this person was an alcoholic. This information that you are resonating with, like with this video or other videos that you watch or blogs that you read, is not going to resonate. It will only resonate and make sense if you have actually been in this type of dynamic. So remember that, my friends, there is a reason why this information is making sense to you. Now, this is one of the hardest ones. Okay, this is about going no contact or low contact with this person. Of course you don't want to. Of course you want to reach out. Of course you want to be there. Of course you want to know. And it's also stop watching their social media. Stop watching their stories. Stop watching their posts that they put up. Because again, that's also not real. And that's feeding into the illusion of who you thought that they are. And it's going to cause those unpleasant feelings. And it's going to make you want to kind of pine for them and want to reach out. So don't do that, okay? It's like you've got to remove yourself from this person. It's almost like you've got to imagine them as no longer existing or unalived, if you know what I mean. Like, you have to remember that this person isn't who you think that they are, okay? They are this person who you have let go of, this person who doesn't make sense to you. That is them. So if you are able to go no contact or low contact from this person, it will really help you and give you headspace to be able to work through this and let this person go, because this is where you are going to make headway, all right? When you have headspace, when you have time to think and process. But this isn't about overthinking about this person. This is about looking at the facts and knowing that this person is toxic and not right for you. The other thing that might really help is replacing this obsession, this thinking, with something else, like a hobby or a distraction. Like, for example, get yourself down to the gym. Honestly, my friends, if you haven't been at the gym for quite some while and you really don't want to go, do you know what? This will be perfect for you to go, because you know why? It's going to be a healthy distraction. And honestly, you know as well as I do that going down to the gym, working out, that is going to make you feel better, and it's going to help you to focus on something else. Perhaps maybe if you are able to read a book. Okay, read a book, read something completely different, not about narcissism, not about that, just something completely different. Maybe about manifestation, maybe about the psychology of money, maybe it's about self-improvement and understanding your mind, but not about narcissism. Give yourself a break from that. But this is about navigating something new. Maybe take the dog out for a walk, get out into nature, go and explore somewhere, maybe even travel. But do something that is going to distract you from obsessing and thinking about this person. When you feel strong enough, you know what I would say is challenge your thoughts. Challenge them. Go like, is this person really that? Who am I actually missing? You know, what is actually the truth here? What's going on? Another aspect of this is writing it down onto paper, like challenging your thoughts on paper. Write all the good things about this person, all the things that you miss, all the things that you love about this person. But then on another piece of paper, write a list of the truth and of what really happened. That also can be really helpful for you to stop romanticizing this relationship and this person, and actually you seeing it for what it really is. And that leads on to my second point, probably like the fifth or sixth point, is the reframing of the relationship. Look at it in terms of reality. Okay, once you have processed all of this, once you have no emotional connection to this and you're able to step outside of this situation and look at it, reframe it. What really is going on here? Someone who treats you like that, okay, someone who says, oh, I love you, but then they cheat on you and then they are verbally abusive and then they're nasty, give you the silent treatment and then devalue you and then go. How is that love? That isn't love. That is abuse. That is lies. That you got to look at that person's morals and their values. What are they actually showing you here? They are showing you who they are. And I know that your eyes can't believe what you're seeing, but you have to believe it because this person isn't showing you anything else. They're showing you the truth of who they are. So it's about reframing the relationship and that person. Another aspect of this is stop replaying the conversations. And I know this is a tough one. And I know late at night you probably sit up in bed replaying these conversations. It's always at night. just before you go to sleep, or when you have that moment, where you just gaze outside of the window. Do you know what? Stop doing that, because it doesn't matter what you would have said, what you would have done differently. Nothing would have changed the outcome. Okay, so stop punishing yourself. Stop replaying this, because it's not going to be different, and it's not going to make a difference either. This relationship with this person was always going to end. It was always doomed to end, because this person is toxic. These people have interpersonal problems with relationships. They can't connect. So if someone can't connect, how are you going to have a relationship with this person? Instead, refocus this, my friends, refocus this and focus on yourself. All right? Go through these points in this video, make notes if you have to, but then actually just start thinking about yourself, because honestly, it is about you. This life is about you. So start putting the energy and effort back onto you. Let them go. Just let it go. Okay, because you can't change the outcome of it. I know you're hooked on this person. I know it's challenging, but you know what? What are you going to do? Spend another couple of months being in this situation, feeling like this? This is your life that is passing you by. So this is about really, I know it's challenging, but this is having a different mindset and being able to go forward. There's a whole process to this, but once you master it, okay, you will be able to go forward. Breaking free from someone who is narcissistic or being in a narcissistic relationship takes time and it takes work. It's not for the faint-hearted, and you're not faint-hearted. You have got resilience and you will get past this. You will do this. I'm sorry, my friends, but you don't get a choice whether you do or you don't. You have to do it, and you will. And the thing is, it will be a treacherous journey, but it's not impossible. There's many people in this community, there's many people that watch these videos on this channel who have got through it. And if you're one of them, I would love to hear from you. Put your comments in the comments section below of like things that you have done that have helped you to move forward. And it is challenging when you're in the grips of it. Yeah, you're going to cry, you're going to be upset, your heart is broken. But it doesn't mean this is the end of you. This is the next chapter of your life. And this is how you've got to see it, about going forward. Okay, my friends. So look, if you are really struggling, please know that I do have availability for one-to-one consultations. Please see in the description box for details. I've also got the live streams that happen every single Tuesday on this channel at 9 p.m. UK time. Come and join them, ask the questions, join the community. Okay, and guys, I've also got the Patreon mentorship. There's also resources on my website like meditations, affirmations, PDF books. So please have a look, have access to them, see if any of them would work for you. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.